as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Lambeau. Golden now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Ready.
Love going to throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
And a nice call and really good execution there, because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Blue striker.
Now Love. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Vikings have it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
70 Timberwolf. Tracking 60. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Left wing 19. 700. 700. Go street. Warrior 70.
Now McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set.
Glove. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On the ready.
2nd and 10.
Red. Cycle. Here we go. Black Ultra. Yellow. Ready.
Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To the air with McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 46 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Now the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Packers 14, Vikings 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
45, white. Ready?
Love from the gun. Same target is Jacobs again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Flag blue, 52 black. Ready?
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft from 19 yards away. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Packers 21, Vikings 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a first down carry by Jones. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard.
At the Packers' 32-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. That's to Naylor once again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Devontae Wyatt Dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
Third and long.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. The final shot before break. McCarthy. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Will Record to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Green jack. Steel black. Set cut.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll only be a loss a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Needle, yellow, black shot. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. But it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
McManus now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28, Vikings 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
It's the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Following the interception, Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Okay, right?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Red, yellow. Come on, set, you, yellow. 45, green jack. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route.
On the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. at the Vikings 13-yard line.
Black shot. Needle blue.
To the air again, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now a run here off the hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And a through it opening, and there he goes. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Two-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Love. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last, and the ball comes out. Love lost it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Slide blue, you, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton, 92 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first. Down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
1st down, Minnesota.
Now McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Ready. Black shot. Set. Set. Cut.
Love. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Mega. Down. Red, blue, striker. Claws red. Cut, cut.
Love now. Going for it all. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Bo Melton with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.